Hello guys, welcome. My name is Chelis and this is Chelis Beauty Corner, and in today's video I want to do something using products that I have and I own but I really don't use. That are like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I have like my palettes that I use like pretty regularly and that I like on top of my desk, and all of the ones that I'm like, yeah, they're okay, but I don't really reach for them a lot, I keep them back here, like in this cube organizer thing, and that's what I'm gonna be using. And then the products are like products that I own that I really don't use because of one reason or another. So yeah, so let's just get started. First off, like, the primer that I have that I really don't use is this Cinderella Past Midnight eyeshadow primer. And I got this at Walgreens one year, and I don't really remember like why I bought it. I think it was probably because it was Cinderella and it was blue. But that's about it. This is the kind of primers that look like they have a color like skin tone, but once you put them like on your lid and you blend them out, and they're like see-through, like nothing. Okay. For eyeshadows, I'm gonna be using something that I bought that was like the first few palettes that I bought, like big palettes, and it's this one. This is like one of 3 that I have. It's from Beauty Treats. It's called the Blushed Nudes eyeshadow palette. And I got this one, I believe, at like Burlington or Marshall or something like that. I think it was probably Burlington though. And that's how it looks. I really didn't use this palette for the fact that like I thought these were like shimmery or like sparkly eyeshadows, and it has like an overspray on them. So that's like kind of the thing that like disappointed me, and I just like completely stopped using it. I used it like 4 or 5 times, but then after that, nothing. So I'm just gonna take the powder brush that I use sometimes, and I'm just gonna powder my eyelids so they're not sticky. And to start off, I'm gonna take this color right here as a transition, and this look is probably not gonna be like anything new or innovative because there's really not much in here. And aside from the fact that like the shimmers don't show up all that well, like the mattes are not that pigmented. Alright, and then after that, I'm gonna be taking, I really want to use this one and see how that one looks on the eyes. But yeah, let's just take it. I'm gonna take this one with a Milani like little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna put that on my crease and see how that works out. I'm thinking about using this gray one right here too as like the eyelid color. See, yeah, like you can't really see it. Like, it looks really dark on the pan, but then once you put it like on your eyes, like it's not as like deep and rich as you would like it to be. But I mean, for like the first few palettes that I bought, like I'm not like disappointed about that. But then ever since then I just stopped buying eyeshadows from like Burlington and stuff like that. There are like this. I bought the Balm palette, I think, from Burlington too, but like that's like a really well-known like company or brand. And then with a different brush, this is from LA Colors. It's a professional eyeshadow blender brush. And the next color that I'm gonna take is this one right here. It looks darker on screen than it does here, but I'm gonna take that and put it in the outer corner. And then I'm gonna go in with the silver shade. That's not really picking up all that well. So it didn't really like make a difference, but that's what we have. And then, like I said, for the eyelid, I'm gonna be taking that silver down here. For the eyelid, I'm gonna take this silver right here. And I'm gonna spray my brush because I believe that that's gonna help it. See if it looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty, like, chalky. Like, it looks silver, but it doesn't look shimmery at all, which is really disappointing. Well, that is it. This is the look with this palette. Alright, let's move on to eyeliner. The eyeliner that I have is from Essence. This is the Essence Super Lash eyeliner in deep black. And like the applicator is really long, and that's like one of the main problems that I have with this eyeliner. Because it's like really long and you can't like really control it. If I remember correctly, this one doesn't dry matte. And that was like the other problem. Not problem, but like what I didn't like about it. That's how the eye came out. That escalated quickly. Oh my god. Yeah, every time that I use this eyeliner, I end up with like a massive wing. Well, today is gonna be one of those days with the type of wings that you keep adding on to fix it, and then you end up with a like really dramatic wing. This is how this eye looks. So now I'm gonna have to go back and thicken the other one up. That's as good as it's gonna get for today. Let's see. Face primer, I have the NYX Shine Killer primer. And I don't use this primer just because it doesn't keep me as matte as I would like. Like, it keeps me matte for like a few hours. But sometimes I do my makeup like early in the morning, and then like by like 12, like my face is already really oily with this primer. So that's like the only reason why. And then let's see, for foundation, I have these two. I have two shades because I bought this one first and it was too light, and then I bought this one and it was too dark, so I mixed them together. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation for normal to oily skin, and this one is in the shade 220 and this one is in the shade 228. And I'm just gonna mix both of them together. And another, like this one is like the same reason as why I don't use the NYX primer. Because this foundation looks nice for a few hours, but then after that it's like no good. So I'm gonna take a little bit of both and just put it on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna apply it to my face and blend it out with the e.l.f. Total Face sponge. I keep forgetting what it's called. The sponge. And I had a comment in one of the videos asking me how I wash the sponges, and the answer to that is an ivory bar soap. There is like an unscented not unscented. Is it unscented? I think there is an unscented one. But it's really inexpensive, and that's what I use to wash my sponges. Or if not, then I use a soap bar, un jabonzote. Those are like 98 cents or $1.99 or something like that at Walmart. There's a pink one and there's a white one, and I tried both. Right now using the white one. And that one is, it's huge. It's like this big. And like this, like, tall? What, wide? I don't know. And, I just cut it into pieces so it's easier to hold when you're scrubbing, your sponges on there. I don't know if that helps. For concealer, like, I'm gonna use this one that's really squished up. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer. And I have this one in the shade 30 Light Medium. And when this came out, I remember there were like a lot of people that were into this concealer because it was like super full coverage. And like the reason that I don't like it is because of the squeezy tube. And because it's like pretty thick. But I mean, the coverage is there. I don't know, I might have to like pull it to the front of the drawer so I could see it and use it up. And I'm gonna blend it out with that same e.l.f. sponge. Okay, that's that. For like baking or setting the under eye, I'm gonna use this loose powder by NYC, the Smooth Skin Loose Powder. This one is in the shade Translucent. And I don't really use this powder for two reasons. One, because you can't find NYC anymore here. And then the second is because it's really like stark white. Like, look at that. I don't know. Like, it doesn't look bad on the skin. It's just that it's really light. And I've been really into using that Maybelline Fit Me powder, even though I hate the packaging. But I like the color 10 Fair Light. That's the one that I use to set my face, like my under eyes. I'm gonna take a brush to wipe away this excess powder here. So I guess it wasn't really baking today. I just set under my eyes. And then for powder, like face powder, I rarely use like a pressed powder anymore. I usually like using like a loose powder and then just pressing it in to the skin with a sponge. But today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Translucent. This is the matte and poreless one. And I don't know why I don't use this powder more. I think it's just because like for now, I like doing the whole setting your face with a loose powder and a sponge, and it gives you like a more like flawless look to the skin. That's that. And let's see, for bronzer I have this Milani Maxi bronzer. That's how that looks. And on the inside it has like 3 different colors. And for this one I just don't have an idea why I don't use it. I think it's just because it goes like whenever I reach for a single bronzer from my bronzer drawer, I tend to get like the Too Faced bronzer, or which other one do I use a lot? Or the Rimmel Natural bronzer, I think it's called. Or the Wet n Wild one. Are the ones that I usually grab for, and this one always like goes to the back. So I mean, those are like the only reason why. That's how the bronzer looks. For blush I have this Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette, and this one is in the shade Hot Spice. That's how that looks on the inside. And I don't use this blush palette because it doesn't show up on my face all that good. Like this one, I have like a lot of like brush strokes on this one, and that's basically the only one that I've used out of this palette. But today I'm going to be taking this brighter one right here. Let's see if that one shows up. They're really powdery too. So that did kind of show up. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so for eyebrows I'm gonna be using something that I haven't really used in a long time. And that is the Salon Perfect One and Done in One Brow Pomade in Dark Brown. I'm just gonna take it with the little brush that it came with. And like the only reason that I don't really use like a pomade for my brows and use like a pencil is because I like doing my eyebrows with this pomade for like a really long time, and then one day I looked into like the mirror that the cars have, and I saw how harsh my eyebrows looked. Like they looked like they were drawn in with a Sharpie. So I stopped doing my eyebrows like this. You know that mirror inside your car, it never lies. Like every time that you look into that mirror, you can see something wrong with your face. Don't look into that mirror. Sometimes you'll get scared of what you see. Sometimes I think that my makeup looks really bomb, like in here, like in my room, and then I go out and like go out somewhere and then I look in the mirror in the car and it's like, whoa, what a difference. That's as good as my eyebrows are gonna get today. I'm gonna spray my face with, let's see. For a setting spray, I don't have one that like I don't really use because I don't have that many. But the one that I use like the least out of the ones that I have is probably this one from Catrice. And the only reason that I really don't use this one is because it leaves my face, like, after I spray it, it leaves it kind of, like, sticky. And that's, like, the only reason why. And the sprayer. That's another thing. The sprayer, like, it sprays, like in lines, like this. So it doesn't, like, go, like, it just goes, like, in lines. I don't know. So, I feel like I get it everywhere. For highlight, moving on. For highlight, I'm gonna take this hard candy baked ombre blush. It says it's a blush, but in Sunburst. I don't think they make these anymore. That's how it looks. Like, it's bright pink here and then it transitions into like a white. And this part is the one that I'm going to be using as a highlight. And I'm going to take that same like highlight and put it as an inner corner highlight. Alright, what is left to do? Lips and mascara. Okay, for mascara, I have this Loreal Butterfly Sculpt Waterproof Mascara. And the only reason why I don't use this mascara, actually I think there's like two reasons. Because the brush is really like pointy and it hurts. And the second is because it's waterproof. I think I got this one from my sister. I think she gave me a waterproof one. For some reason, what was the reason? We were gonna go to an event and I asked her if she had a waterproof mascara because I thought I was gonna cry. But I don't remember which event or what event it was for. I'm gonna take this Broadway Buttery Matte Lip Cream in what shade is this? Hope. That's how that looks. It's like a nude. And I got this from Dollar General. And I never like reach for like this color. It's basically like my problem with this product is the color, not really like the formula. I don't like how this color looks on my skin tone. And it smells good. It smells like bubblegum. Okay. And I think that's it. That's all that we have to do. So, do you guys want a close-up? Okay, so that's how the eyes came out. The highlight. Like the eyelashes, they look nice, but the hard part is going to be taking them off. And with that, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video of me using stuff that I own but don't really use. And that's it. I'll see you in my next video. And subscribe if you haven't already and give me a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.